championship races here at Phoenix. I think that trend's going to continue. So here goes Kyle Larson. It's either going to be him or William Byron. The other two didn't advance to this round. We'll see which one of the playoff two remaining in qualifying can outrun the other.
He did the same thing he did on the first round. He slowed down a little bit getting into turn 3.
I love that. I love that. He gets such a good run off this corner. He doesn't get that overdriving loose end issue that we saw Bell had in his qualifying run. You see tracking well into the green.
Up the racetrack a little bit in the middle of the court, but he's making time on corner exit.
I like that chip too, Dale. I think it just helps you not overcook this corner.
He didn't get up the racetrack, but he didn't get up the racetrack because he was loose, right? He didn't crank the wheel to the right trying to save the back of the car. He just kind of used the racetrack, then let it turn so he could be in the throttle on corner exit. No. I think that's going to be fast enough for the pole, but good lap nonetheless.
For Larson, he just wants to be faster than Byron. Because if he's faster than Byron, he gets that #1 stall.
That's what I was going to say. I was actually, the things you should have thought of earlier. I was just asking our friends in production, like, hey, can we compare Larson just to Byron when he runs? Because I don't really care where he qualifies. I scored no Byron to beat Larson.
Last minute information being given to William Byron as he's strapped in ready to go. With Bubba Wallace is on the clock now. We see he's in the red compared to Larson. Pretty good exit there.
Does down here. I think there's a little bit of room to gain on the 5. I don't think you have a perfect 3 and 4. You see him track green.
Lost a little bit on exit, so he is now second. So you will see it.
I get my wish. Now we get to see Byron versus Larson. I know the pole's the goal, but the championship 4, that's who these guys really care about. The front of the 4, whichever finishes the highest wins the championship on Sunday. We think that needs to be a race win, but it doesn't by the rules. Same thing here. It's all about pit, stall, pick. And the highest championship 4 will pick first. Will it be Byron or will it be Larson?
And we'll see if Willie B decides to do the same strategy as he gets into turn 3.
Very similar, and I don't remember him doing that the first time, so I wonder if that's something he adjusted. Yes, he is barely in the green.
You can hear how early he got the gas. The only way he can do that is to lift really early.
Let's go.
Not what he needed. Although, look
No,
at that.
wow.
That is a great recovery.
And unlike Larson, he goes to 5th gear in the backstretch.
He's in the green. Can he stay there? And Byron's going to have the first stall. He will get the first pick.
Never mind. It's done. Congrats on the pole. That's pit stall 1. Rudy Fugle knows what that means. Jeff Gordon, who made the 24 so famous for so long. Could William Byron return the 24 to championship form?
Jeff can't outwardly celebrate, though, because took it from the teammate.
Yeah, he's got 2 teams he's got to deal with.
Teammate. That is a big correction.
That is so impressive. We all thought that was kind of, or at least I should speak for you drivers. I thought that was kind of at the end of the lap for the 24 having a chance to beat the 5.
It looked very similar to what Truex was able to do. Truex got loose on his entry and still carried speed on corner exit.
It's okay that this baby is the fan favorite.
Yep.
I mean, if I could pick the pole winner, I think I'd pick Harvick. Why not?
Harvey shifted as well. And will it be enough? So of the Group A qualifiers, he is second.
That's a heck of a job. Good job. I mean, cut into your last race, putting up an elite effort across the board in practice and qualifying. People are going to wonder why he's quitting.
Well, especially here at this racetrack.
Desert Dominator Kevin
He
Harvick.
knows every inch of this
Harvick has
racetrack.
made this track his own personal playground.
For the 4th time here, Kevin Harvick is going to victory lane. His 7th win here at Phoenix International Raceway.
I love coming here and you drive into that tunnel, you expect to race up front.
They touch again at the start-finish line. What a finish.
This is Kevin Harvick's money track.
Kevin Harvick is a winner for the 9th time here at Phoenix.
For all those supporters out there and all you haters, I see you. Kevin Harvick. Man, what a career at Phoenix. 9 times he has won at this racetrack. And now he has qualified second fastest of the Group A qualifiers. So we'll see if he can hang on to potentially a front row starting position in his final Cup Series race. William Byron debriefing, chatting with Jeff Gordon there.
It's quite a resource. You know, not just about driving the race car, but the experience of the weekend. All the things that Jeff did in his career and how he handled them. And Jeff would tell you he didn't handle everything right? He had to learn how to handle these high-pressure situations, how do you handle these moments. And having that opportunity to sit down with a guy like Jeff Gordon that's been there, done that, Rick Hendrick that has so many championships, I think that's a huge advantage for a young guy like William Byron.
So it's funny, I asked William who he talked to. And he surprisingly said, I avoided the conversation with all of them.
Yeah.
I kind of looked at him. He didn't want to say it. He's not very, he doesn't like to brag. But he basically was alluding to that at his age, he expects to be here multiple times in his career. And he wanted to experience it all firsthand.
Okie doke. I think this is working. So, while we watch NASCAR qualifying, let me explain the situation. So yesterday, absolute worst thing happened. When I was pulling off the cam cover, which is this piece right here, as I did it, and I've got all the cams out now, but as I did it, I accidentally pulled cam 4, which is the furthermost forward one. This little guy, does that, how do I turn that thing off, that automatic? This got pulled out just enough when I was taking the cover out. Everything else stayed in, but this guy pulled out just enough that you can't get it back on the push rod. You can't get it back on the lifter or under the lifter without messing things up. So the top of this head has to come off. It's kind of fine anyway. Like, this is all really dirty and stuff under here. Like, look at all those cobwebs and stuff. So whatever, it's not that big a deal. But it is kind of a big deal in the sense that I wouldn't have had to do it if I just knocked the cam cover a couple more times. But anyway, that's the state of disrepair. Something neat did happen today. I'll be right back. Let me grab something.
It really is interesting to me how they have to navigate racing those guys.
Here comes Tyler Reddick.
Oh, okay. Our Amazon forward controls came a week early, and the box looks used and cracked. Like the styrofoam was cracked when I got it. Well, you can see it. Some of the things aren't in bags, like the rods aren't in bags. Everything else is in bags. That's kind of weird. What does Amazon have to do? Shady shiz like that. But anyway, the high note is there is now forward controls that we can put on anytime. This is what they look like. I got the all black ones. I also ordered chrome 5-star everything, so now it's all gonna match. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to spend money on this at all. Now I've already had to buy forward controls because I think I gave away the ones I had years ago. So I'm like $300 into this now with the brake rotors, with the forward controls. I didn't want to spend a dime on this. But I'm just going to sell this thing, so. Which is kind of the point of this video. YouTube has graciously offered to be a free hard drive for this build. So what I'm doing is I just put a few cameras on, and while I'm building this stuff, and then I'll go back and I'll screen grab from those videos, and that will be my my compilation video of the build of this bike, and hopefully it'll add some value to the bike and value to me at the same time. But anyway, this engine has to basically come out now. Put this a little closer, because even though this is a hardtail kit based off a stock frame, like I've still got all the stock stickers and numbers and DOT stuff that you need, and I've got one top of the valve cover off here just so I could see, because the push rods now have to come out, so I can take all this stuff off. I can push the lifters up and fit the cams in, but not with the rockers on. So step one, I got to get these heads off, these rocker boxes off, and then we'll turn the engine to top dead center on the rear one, then the front one, and then we'll line up cams. Pretty serious stuff. Pretty advanced stuff. So, but under this engine, it's as dirty as was under that thing, and for another $200, you can get a pushrod kit and put in adjustable push rods, and you don't have to do any of this stuff. That's tempting, because I would just tack that on to the price of the bike. But, I don't know. The whole thing's kind of dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, possibly a coat of paint. The oil lines need to be replaced. This will all probably be off, or easier with it off the bike, so we'll see if I can't sneak this out. You're supposed to kind of like turn these and get them out. I don't see how it's possible. The hardtail starts right about here. That's the stock frames bowed out originally somewhere else, so supposed to be able to kind of turn these and get them out. I don't see how in a million dog years that's gonna come out, so I might as well just put those bolts back in and take these bolts out and pop the engine out. That also lets me clean all this stuff and maybe give it a quick coat of paint and blah blah blah. Alright, so that's where I'm at.
Chastain coming to the green, and we'll compare him to William Byron and that lap. And William Byron not only get the very first pit stall, but also win the pole on this final race of 2023. Chastain in the red.
They don't want to celebrate yet, but it's looking pretty good.
He's got a lot of work to do. It's a lot to make up in 3 and 4.
Head southeast on 6.
And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. William Byron has won the pole at Phoenix.
Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in about an hour for the Xfinity race. Thanks again.
And Kim's right there with him.
Yes, and he's getting lots of
So I'm showing you some other guys stream to watch the race. I've only got digital, and I don't have a USA channel, so I can't watch the last Xfinity race of the year. So this is how I'll be watching it. But it doesn't start for an hour. It's going to be a long, long night. If it's anything like the Gander race, a lot of wrecks.
We're excited. We're on kill this weekend, so we just gotta go work on our race car, and kind of the dog leg was definitely interesting. I definitely felt pretty loose getting in 1 and 2, just recovering from the dog leg, and just proud of our whole team. Exalted Chevrolet was good there, good enough. So definitely got to go to work on the race balance, and I'm just excited for my guys on pit road. They're awesome, so they're gonna like this.
I'm about to hit.
I found a pregnancy test. Yay!
How you doing?
Ned Flanders, is everything okay?
Well, let's just say I may be Oakley, but I'm definitely not Dokley. Oh, dang it.
You've got to tell someone what's wrong. Maybe we can discuss it right now over cocoa.
Sure, just let me get the mail. Ah! You ever question your life, Marge? You ever say, what's the point of going to church this Tuesday?
What?
Sorry. I've been going through a lot of stress. Losing my hair where it counts most.
A pastiche.
That's right. It converts to eyebrows. It all started back when I was briefly Bart's teacher.
You were Bart's teacher?
Oh, yes, I was. You can look it up. CADF 12. Those were his grades and the days he was absent. CADF 12.
Geez, I really don't recall that.
Well, that job meant something to me. It truly did. Anyway, one day... This was right before the Supreme Court ignored the Constitution and blessedly let God back in the schools. Class, with all the troubles in the world today, I'd like you to pause and take a moment of silent contemplation.
Teacher, who should I pray to?
Don't say Jesus. Don't say Jesus. Jesus. Pray to Jesus.
Okay, pal, hold it right there. This is a public school. No trying to save sinners.
Yes, sir.
Are you praying for my soul right now?
I am.
That is the one and only thing I can punish you for. Get out!
Get out and stay out!
God loves you.
Nobody loves Willie!
Lost 2 wives, 2 jobs. I desperately needed to hit the pews and talk to the Lord, but no such luck. Then I saw a Catholic church. Normally not a kneeler, but beggars can't be choosers.
This thing's gonna be such a pain to get out of the frame. I really don't want to do it unless I have to. I can clean it where it's at. I gotta figure out a way to get this
Nothing you haven't
valve cover off.
Out of work, single father with 2
Okay,
boys.
let's make sure that's. I've got to figure out a way to get this valve cover off, and then we're really good. But I don't know. It might require me loosening every engine mount.
Maybe I could help you. I'm always looking for new opportunities.
Which, whatever. We had the new forward controls. You have to replace the lower mounts anyway. Oh, I should just take this thing out. I'm on the fence. I'll be back.
And Dr. Jerkoff. Whoa.
Whoa, look at me, I'm a doctor.
Now, what is it that you do?
I sell left-handed merchandise.
You don't say. I was left-handed myself until the nuns beat it out of me. Perhaps you and I could go into business together. I back your store, and you show your appreciation at a later date. This date may never come, but actually it will, and surprisingly soon. Won't you accept help from a sinister source?
Well,
Sinister meaning left-handed.
Well, sir, you seem like a godly man, and I'm a wee bit desperate. Let me do my due diligence and get back to you.
You do your due.
You went into business with the mob?
I googled him. It said legitimate business. I never dreamed the internet would lie. Stupid Flanders. At first, it was too good to be true.
By the scissors.
But I'm right-handed.
How'd you like to be no-handed?
In my new leftorium, all was right. And I did something I hadn't done in I don't know how long. God help me, I smiled.
Flanders is in trouble with the mob.
Finally, he does something cool. Ned, no offense, but how could you get mixed up with Fat Tony? I mean, that sounds like something I would do.
You're right.
Homer is stupid, all right. PhD is how he spells food.
All right, I'm stupid. That's enough. It's funny.
It's true, I do trust everyone I meet, but I did ask some probing questions.
Buona fortuna. Things are good.
A little too good. So I must ask, are you a good fella?
A good fella? Indeed I am.
And I heard you're a wise guy.
Some call me such. I have to run an errand. Come with me. You're a little light.
Take my hat. Take my second hat. Take my gold wig. Oh, if I knew that mobsters like Italian food, I would have stuck to the sushi. I used to cut the fish and make the rice and serve the fish and chop the thing.
They took me in as one of their own. The record shows we took the blows. Lord, we did it.
There's nothing so inspiring as sheer desperation.
I'm calling about the employment offer.
It's commissions that get you into paradise.
Is that legal?
67 and a 65.
I could be comfortable here.
We built this company because we weren't afraid to go in for the kill.
This is my story, and I did it for the right reasons.
This guy.
This guy?
No, this guy. Am I right?
I used to be this guy.
We had some of the most intimate and vague conversations I've ever been a part of.
So, did that thing go down with our friend?
If you replace that thing with Ice Pick, our friend with Benny the Barber, and down with into his eyeball, you may have your answer.
Did I miss anything?
We've been talking about a lot of murders. I mean, nothing.
Something wrong, T?
Business difficulties.
Time for another IKEA run.
Want to talk about it?
You know, I will talk about it. To you. I have many operations. One of those is, selling medicine to, patients on the street, as it were.
Aww.
But a rival, shall we say, pharmacist from New Jersey, is trying to put the squeeze on me. We may have to go to the...
I'm just gonna take it out. That way I can clean it up, paint it, get all the shit out on the bottom. Repaint the frame, it's looking a little rough, blah blah blah.
See, you can pencil your way out of your maze of miseries. Draw a little frowny face for self-expression. Come on, you know you wanna.
I don't wanna.
Yes, you do.
All right, I'll draw the freaking frown. What do you know? I actually feel better. You just gave me the kiss of death.
And a pinch to grow an inch. Then that wonderful summer ended in a fall. She walked in.
What do you want?
Hi, I'm selling band candy, and I only need 2,000 more boxes to go on a trip to Cincinnati, and then I'll be on my way, no trouble. Mr. Flanders, come with me. You, the best man on our block, accidentally joined a criminal gang?
Criminals? Criminals? Oh my God. I see it all now.
Well, you gotta get out of there.
So, Ned, who is this young lady who has seen a lot and possibly too much?
Just leave me alone, little Miss Busybody. I find a place where I'm welcome, but you know what's best for me.
I just meant...
Well, maybe the real criminal is the neighbor who borrows my stuff and never returns it. Your dad has my garage door opener. Why?
Okay, jeez. Just trying to sell band candy.
Put me down for a dozen. Now, scoot!
Oh.
My friend, do you mind if I have a word with you about, hell?
Language! You disrespect this photo, which I believe to be my mother.
Well, sir, I'll just come right out and say it. You, my friend, are a rotten tomato.
Let me explain something to you. You have aligned yourself with a secretive organization with many, many traditions we are not proud of.
I know. You're Catholic.
You do not know. You have joined this thing of ours.
What thing of yours?
You know the thing.
I don't know the thing. You people are less direct than a corkscrew. What the? No. Whackery? Well, as I told the people at Equinox Health Clubs, no matter what I signed, I want out.
No. I'm afraid from our association, there is only one way out.
Just checking. What floor are we on?
First.
I'll pay for the window. So, for safety, I sent my boys to their grandpapa.
And thank you, Lord, for the macaroni and the cheese. And God bless the little strings on our bananas.
Oh man, how did my family tree get such square roots?
But as for me, I'm gonna tough this out at home. Okay, time for Plan B, asylum at the church.
Oh, dear God.
Papa just got himself a new set of trains.
All right, let's see what we got.
I don't know, Lou. That yellow tape clearly says, do not cross.
That doesn't apply to cops, Jim. I just want to know where the hell is Ned Flanders.
Now, Flanders, in the spirit of neighborliness, you can hide in our garage until, how does Thursday sound?
Today's Thursday.
You're welcome. Poor Ned. At least my kids are safe. Sort of.
Oh, yeah.
So, tough day at work?
No chit-chat.
Where is he?
Where is who?
You know who.
I'm just a stupid nobody who doesn't have any Flanders. I mean answers about Flanders. You can't choke me from behind if I'm standing in front of you. Yeah, ho, hey, ho, ha, yeah.
My friend, if you know something and withhold from us, it will not go well.
What he means is... Oh, crap. My fingernails are too sharp. I can't see.
Oh, you did good, Homer. You didn't stop him, but you made him very mad.
We got him now, as long as he don't look back.
With that fat neck, forget about it.
For 2 times stronger defense against erosion and effective cavity protection. New Pronamel Active Shield.
Oh, how many dinners can this guy have?
He eats more than Frankie eats too much.
Oh, nicknames. They're so judgmental.
Oh God, where's Ned?
I don't know. I came back to bring him fresh towels and he disappeared. He wouldn't just leave without drying himself off. He wouldn't.
No, Flanders. And who knew Fatso had such a hot wife?
Hey, it's a sitcom thing. King of Queens, Fred Flintstone, Timmy and Lassie. Such a beautiful dog.
Where the hell would Flanders go?
Well, this would be a good time for a prayer. Let's see.
May I suggest a prayer from the Klingon language Bible? Even I think this is idiotic. Good luck.
Why are you here?
Because deep down I believe you are a good man, Fat Tony. Well, that's not your Christian name. Let me call you Anthony.
Anthony. Mama used to call me that.
Mm-hmm. And a man who loves his mother as much as you do can't be all bad.
Mommy.
And someone who bought that much band candy must have a very soft heart.
Maybe I like candy. You are right. I'm hard on the outside and soft on the inside. Like the world's most murderous cannoli.
Knew it. Repeat after me. I believe in God.
I believe in God.
The Creator Almighty.
The Creator Almighty.
Maker of heaven and earth.
Maker of heaven and earth. And so on and so forth.
Now, take my hand in loving friendship.
Okay, kill him.
What?
I'm sorry, Ned, but this is the business we've chosen. Although you were tricked into it, that's on me.
Any last requests?
Yeah, just one. Can I remove my mustache? I want to be clean shaven for the Lord.
He's wearing a wire.
I told you to pat down his schnoz.
This whole time, you've been working for the G.
Not the whole time. But once a certain young lady pulled the wool from my eyes. I'd like to be a snitch.
Okay, but if things go south and we have to pull you out, you're gonna wind up Mr. John Smith in Utah.
Oh, that's a dream I've always had.
I loved you, man.
You didn't even remember my birthday.
I sent you a card.
Belatedly.
Landers.
Simpson.
I'm proud of you, man. I can't believe someone in this town finally put that guy in jail.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I miss him a little. That guy can really kiss.
Stupid Flanders. You're a brave man.
I'm nothing special. I take my shower in the dark just like anybody else.
I can't believe it. Bullshit books. And they're all YA. The Fault in Our Stars. Only one person dies and they don't even get whacked. I did like The Virgin. A lot of people get whacked.
This is gonna be one long 15 to life. Idiot!
Embark on the sacred task of choosing a new pontiff. Let the Holy Spirit guide us.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
The Doja Venice sends his regards, you papal stooge. Choke on your own junk, Petrucci. That'll teach you to exclude the Ecumenical Council, you papist lapdogs. Throat cut, head chop, taste it.
Oh. Where did you learn to talk like that? Was it Selma?
Honey, we're just worried that this bloody potty mouth game is turning your mind too.
Fine. Then can I play Future War Death Guts?
No.
Future War 2 Brain Carnage?
No.
But then what do I play? I have to play some game.
Of course you do.
You like your new game, sweetie?
No.
Do you want to stop playing?
No.
Perfect. That's right in the video game sweet spot.
I found that blocking game on a mom's group. It's an online world where you learn to help, share, and get virtual stickers for celebrating our differences. It's good for all ages, so I'm also letting Maggie play. Let me help you get set up. I downloaded the instructions, and I guess giving you that thing to shut you up at restaurants really paid off.
And these bushy eyebrows are the cherry on top of this hunk sundae. Uh-oh, my nose is glitching.
Yeah, this stupid old computer is super glitchy. Why is the flat screen so thick? Is it also a microwave?
Look, I bought this mohawk with Bobucks.
What the hell are Bobucks?
It's the money you use in the game. You buy it with your parents' credit card, so you can get skins, costumes, wigs, and even a dragon codpiece.
Oh, you're the only person on Earth who looks lamer in a mohawk. See if this rando will buy it.
I'll sell it for 1 Bobucks. Booyah!
Well, that's weird. You got the money, but you got another mohawk. See if you can sell it again. Another one. Whoa, it's like printing money.
It's probably because we're playing on this crappy old computer.
Don't they have these same old Calicos in the school computer lab?
They're even old.
Oh, shoulda bought Dixie. These weak store brand plates are risky business.
Next time, get Dixie Ultra Plates. 3 times stronger than the leading store brand. Dixie, make it right.
Older and more crappy.
And that glitch is gonna make us rich. All we need to do is round up a bunch of nerds.
Nerds we got.
Wow, Maggie, you really love this game, huh? So involving. I'll log in to see what's so fascinating. Brought you some strawberries and bananas. Oh, you like bananas but not strawberries. Good to know. Wait, what? You just talked. You're talking with tiny pictures. Do it again. You hate broccoli? Oh my God. We're having our first conversation. This is amazing. I'm talking to my baby. Thank you, screen time.
Skinner, your school's test scores made the paper.
Hmm?
The Chinese press is using them as proof of the decline of the American education system.
Well, we did have all that lead in the water fountain pipes.
Lead. Everything's always lead with you. This school is a train wreck. I want those numbers up, or get me a PowerPoint presentation Monday.
I'll have it done by Sunday night.
Don't ruin my weekend.
Strange, the download rate is 87 megabytes per second. We're paying for 91. Better check the router. Why aren't you students in class?
We're playing Oregon Trail and no one's having a good time.
I don't see any oxen with dysentery. Millhouse, what's really going on here?
We found a video game glitch that makes money and now Bart is the boss of a lucrative criminal enterprise.
You want strawberries or Nutella?
A crepe station? Simpson, you are staring down the barrel of a harshly worded email to your parents. That I will follow up on.
Seymour, walk with me.
Well, you do need 9,000 more steps.
I'm gonna be straight with you. We're printing money.
Yes, I saw Hubert's Rolex fidget spinner.
Now, I know you'd never take any sketchy cash for yourself, but what if we gave this train wreck of a school a piece of the action?
I wish people would stop calling this school a train wreck.
Everyone else sees Seymour Skinner as a broken-down sad sack never was in a cheap suit. But I see a broken-down sad sack never was in a cheap suit with a vision for this school. A vision he never dared tell anyone about.
They do have a vision. No, a desperate prayer that could save this school.
Tell me everything.
In my dream, there's a theater so cool. They'll turn this dump into a magnet art school. No testing to standardize, kids are dolls and guys. Academic benchmarks cannot be exacting when all you teach is dance and acting. If the baseball team's on a 12-game slide, we're not athletes, that's a point of pride. All you need is just one famous grad, an Idina Menzel, or even one Josh Gad. No more STEM classes for this wide-eyed fool who only fails and passes when this dump becomes a magnet performing arts.
I'm in.
Giving all these kids computer lab passes for the rest of the term was a great idea. Too bad we can't work after school hours.
What if we say it's midnight basketball?
Oh, Skinner, who knew you were such a devil?
Well, I learned from the best. Or should I say the worst? So how do you turn the game dollars into real dollars?
We use the Bobucks to buy cucumbers in the game Vegetable Crossing. Then brine those into pickle pesos, which convert 10 to 1 in Delta miles. Then use those to buy Panda Express gift cards, which you donate to Amnesty International. Then you can sell the tax credits for cold, hard Danish kroner.
Jeg imponerer.
Now that we're finally talking, there are so many things I've been dying to chat with you about. Like, what's your favorite animal? Elephant. And what do you want to be when you grow up? An elephant doctor. Oh. You love me. Oh, Maggie.
Marge, you're in this game world all the time now, so I'm trying to dry my pants in the microwave. Should I set it on potato or popcorn?
Homie, Maggie just said I love you to me. I never thought I'd hear it for the first time in a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, but I'll never forget it.
Wait, in this game Maggie can talk? There's so many things I wanted to ask a baby. Why do you make eye contact when you poop? Do you remember when I lost you at Home Depot? Where do faces go during peekaboo? Maggie Hart Donut Man? But I'm Donut Man! She loves me. She loves me! One of my 3 kids loves me! Stupid art school!
We're gonna have gum-proof floors, acoustics that make second graders sound like 6th graders. The ceiling's gonna be so high our resident opera ghoul won't bump his head on the rafters.
Ouch! Seymour, where on earth did you find the money for this?
Look at the parent donation thermometer.
The thermometer doesn't lie.
You wanted to see me, sir?
We both wanted to see you.
Martin, when you run a business, as we are, you need a product and a market and a workforce that isn't full of
Jive-ass snitches.
I'm sorry? We've heard you're gonna sing to your parents about this victimless thing of ours.
I have signed a mutual honesty compact with them.
Oh, look, your report card. Beautiful little A you've got here. Would be a shame if something happened to it.
God, no! You... Sick bastard! Okay, I'll keep your dirty video game secret. A man is wolf to man.
Skinner, are you feeling this? I know it's insane, but we're like a team.
Working together, shared interests. We're more than a team. We're colleagues. Would you like to put your feet up on my desk as we daydream about our goals?
And top salesperson of the day goes to Sherry, who unloaded 150 rainbow mohawks at 10 Bobucks a pop. A couple more days like that, and you're getting the trip to Honolulu.
This is new. An ice cream truck. Wait, they're shooting ice cream at us.
It's an ice cream drive-by. Run! It's a trap.
Not unicorns. They're my second favorite magical horse.
Roblox belongs to us. People, looks like we've got ourselves a turf war. Bad news. We've got competition.
Who?
The Sunflower Gang's IP address belongs to some place called Limitless Frontier Horizons.
What do you know? The Montessori School.
Check out the fancy groundskeepers.
Those aren't groundskeepers, they're parent volunteers. Pay for tuition, then work for free. What a racket.
Good morning, Principal Skinner.
Hello, kids calling you Sandra. Maybe you're not aware of this, but some of your students have been interfering with some of my kids' independent study project.
Oh, I'd love to help, but our curriculum is student-led. So if their passion is the monetization of coding errors, it's part of our core belief system that I support them.
That's progressive school mumbo-jumbo for screw you.
You can't tell me you want war with us.
Well, can't is a word we don't use here. We also don't say don't. We just can't.
Are you even in charge?
No! I just send out emails trying to convince parents there's a plan to all this. Oh, please come to our silent auction next week. One of our dads is Drake. He'll MC, but not perform.
That'll be all, Sandra.
Oh, that is a really nice tower, Truth Ann.
Yeah, they're all nice. Let's take a walk. Let me show you what I've built here. From day one, these curiosity seekers have been told they can succeed at anything they set their mind to. Do you think you can win against that unbreakable, unearned self-confidence?
Look, there's room in the bow block scam for both of us. You take the gumdrop fields and teddy bear bouncy rooms. We keep the penguin funland and the mushroom castles.
Well, sharing is one of the habits of the heart. We accept.
Can you excuse us for a moment? What the hell are you doing?
What? We had to make a deal.
With only half the money, there's no revolving stage, no flying wire harness system. Good luck doing Angels in America.
We can't go to war with these psychos. Their self-esteem is off the charts. Take the deal.
So, fellow lifelong learners, do we have an understanding?
Yes, we have an understanding. Understand this. When you come at the king, you best not miss.
You're going to quote The Wire to me. My dad directed 3 episodes in the Dockyard season.
That season was slow. And also, this is war.
Look, we can still get a deal with these guys. Let's just go back in there and...
You're out.
What?
You don't have the stones for the Mohawk trade.
You can't fire me.
You're right. People who are fired get a severance. You get nothing.
This is my grift. I brought you in.
It's all in the game, son. All in the video game. Those self-esteem punks are gunning for us. I need a ruthless, bloodthirsty general. Millhouse, you're up.
Me? What about Bart?
He's history, and this school doesn't teach history. Do it and you'll never have to play dodgeball again.
And I get the pretty teacher for 5th grade.
Mrs. McCarthy?
You know who I'm talking about.
Miss Tanaka. Let's hit these sunflowers where it hurts. They steal our princess tiaras, we kill their unicorns. They strangle our gnomes, we glitter bomb their pumpkin patch. So get out there and paint the streets with the blood of tomorrow's leaders.
Let's talk Roblox! Hey everybody, it's me, Astrid. And it's me, French Fry! Hi Astrid! Hi French Fry! Have you been seeing all this craziness in Roblox? It's so crazy. The Springfield kids were selling mohawks, but so were
Good news, everybody!
So they got in a gang war.
So, I figured out if I take 11 of the 12 engine bolts out, I can nudge it over just enough to get the valve cover off. Woo! Had to shaved off like 5 hours of work. That's awesome.
About bears. So Ever for me and half French fry. I would never, Astrid. Online friends forever. Oh, look, it's a fashion show. I love fashion shows. This Nelson guy looks so cute in a vest. Cutie alert. Wow, that sunflower kid is
I got two neighbors across the street. Puppy's going crazy.
Springfield gang is getting wiped out. Astrid, why are candy canes only for Christmas? Great question. Subscribers, post your theories. No racist stuff, you guys. Bye.
We did it. We made our house in Roblox.
Oh, I wish Lisa were here too.
Guys, you've been in this game so long that out in the real world, the lawn is overgrown. Barth bought a Lexus, and I had to go to my own parent-teacher conference. Turns out I'm a joy to have in class, and I might need glasses.
Guess what, honey? Maggie talks in here.
Whoa, Maggie, you're communicating using only emojis. Like an old person trying to act like a teenager. Huh? And Dad, you're not at Moe's?
Why would I be at Moe's when we can play volleyball with my head?
Who would have thought that our family would be happiest inside a video game?
It's heaven, and it's all from the comfort of my real-life toilet.
My dream of a theater has turned out so cool. The moment has come for my magnet performing arts school.
We're getting butchered everywhere.
Good God. What about our revenue stream?
We've taken it all.
I'm gonna show these kids something they have no idea exists. The real world.
Stupid Skinner. I'm done trying to make money out of nothing. I'm going all in on NFTs. Apathetic face emoji.
Art school.
He destroyed the community wasabi garden. He's heading for the computer lab. What kind of nurturing is this?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Out of my way.
Don't do this, Seymour.
Oh, I'm doing it. If I crush their computer lab, we beat these psychos.
Look at yourself. You're about to bulldoze a school.
They took Daddy's money. And I am the daddy.
What's happening? We're in uncharted school territory.
I've spent the best years of your life trying to drive you insane. And now I don't want that. This isn't
So that is good news, but I still have to take off
like unfrosted cornflakes.
both rocker assemblies, which is crappy, but it's not that big a deal. Once both the rocker assemblies are off. By the way, super clean inside of here. I mean, you can tell these heads have never been off. It's super clean. Gaskets are fine. I can see the stripes on the exhaust side and the intake side of each head. So, I'm gonna make some fresh coffee, put some batteries in this thing, wash my hands up here.
Just Cat is not real. He never was.
Yeah, right. Of course he's not.
Maybe there's a teachable moment here. In a sense, the bulldozer is Anglo-Saxon privilege.
You're fired, Sandra.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, let's head to Krusty Burger. I'll buy you a shake, and you can tell me about your other stupid dreams that will never happen.
No, Bart. I'm done living in a fantasy world, because a fantasy world is no place to live.
Sorry to bother you, neighborinos, but the newspapers have been stacking up on your porch. I just thought I'd peek in and give you a looky-loo. Hello?
This isn't the learn zone. Darn it, it's a fun place.
For Mac
maximum safety, all children must wear anti-kidnapping bracelets.
Is this a kid you'd pay ransom for?
Dad, what would you do if you got my ear in the mail?
Feed it to the dog?
You'd have to wrap cheese around it.
Don't you tell me how to feed you to the dog.
Where do they go?
Welcome to the Mormon Church, America's most respectable cult.
Keep an eye on the kids, Homer.
Can I keep an eye on that kid? He's fabulous.
Bart and Lisa.
Oh, it's always my kids. Where'd they go? Almost. Holy moly! What the? Oh, it's hopeless!
What's hopeless?
The hell are you?
Dad, come on!
Okay.
Absolutely not! My adult frame is simply too large! No! Never! Fine, here I come. Crawling!
I don't have to take the engine out now, but I still kind of want to. Here's the thing, Sportster engines are pains to get in and out. You gotta lay the bike over, and it's just a pain. I've actually never done it on the 99. I've done it on Ironheads, but it's not something I'd look forward to. And I can always just lay the whole thing over as it sits and do, like, I need the kickstand mount's bent a little, I need to straighten that out. Any kind of cleaning on the undercarriage, I can just take the rear wheel off and push the whole bike over. It's not a big deal. And I don't know if my back can take getting that thing out. It's quite a jigsaw. I mean, the way you have to do it, you have to lay the thing over and then turn the frame around it. Same way you do an old Honda. An old CL. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm trying to talk myself into taking this engine out. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna do it the. I think I'm gonna do the coward's way. Because frankly, the engine doesn't need to be painted. It just needs a really thorough cleaning. It's nothing a sandblast wouldn't do, or excuse me, a power wash wouldn't do. And plus, if I'm gonna take the engine out, I only want to do it once, and I'd rather mock everything up and get all the wires running through the tubes and stuff. Figure out if I'm going to use that tank for sure, because it looks cool, but it holds like 3 gallons. Doesn't hold a ton. But, anyway. Talking out loud. We'll see in a minute.
See? All you need to get through a crisis is a little friendly conversation. Bet you the dads are doing the same thing.
The sneeze guard is broken! There is no law!
Oh, I just came here to pick up my daughter, but now I'm gonna kill you all! Don't forget your jacket, sweetie.
Get out of there, you! Never! Butter.
Round and round, round and round.
We dumb! Let's get out of here! Come on!
Apes! Deep down, we're all savage apes! Leave your body, Homer. What the hell was that?
You've been through a traumatic experience. Are you sure you want to go to work today?
Well, I've taken 8 months off. Time to get back on the horse.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hey neighbor, your welcome mat's looking a little dusty. Mind if I come over and sweeten your greeting? Sweeten your greeting? Sweeten your greeting? 3 nads are better than 1. I hate to be a nag, but this is my real head.
I guess despite all our so-called civilization, anarchy lurks around every corner like a racially diverse street gang on a network cop show.
My friend, you just experienced WROL firsthand.
Hey, read the sign, pal. No acronyms. And that goes for the rest of you, too.
Okay.
Hey, in this bar, we say old Kinderhook.
What's WROL? It means without the rule of law. Anarchy. The end of civilization. Coming soon to an American near you.
America can't collapse. We're as powerful as ancient Rome.
Take a look at this.
The modern world, an inexorable march of progress.
Sweet.
Or is it?
We're slaves to the system. Close the supermarket and we starve. Cut off the tap, we drink our cat's blood.
Who will survive in this new world? The man who is prepared.
Oh my God, this unsourced, undated.
Teeth sensitivity is so common. It immediately feels like, somebody's poking directly on their nerve. I recommend Sensodyne. Sensodyne toothpaste goes inside the tooth and calms the nerve down. And my patients say, doc, it really works.
This video has convinced me beyond any doubt.
I'm the guy you want to know when the stuff hits the fan.
Hey, man, no need to almost swear.
Come with me.
Well, Homer's gone. Let's all go into our suspended state till he gets back.
Homer, meet the Springfield Preppers.
Preppies? Oh, I hate you guys. Always partying on deck with your docksiders while us townies are scrubbing the bilge.
Not preppies, preppers. But I like your hatred.
It's based on nothing.
That's super. Now, Homer, what would you do in the case of an EMP?
Electromagnetic pulse.
A burst of radiation that knocks out every electrical system in the country.
I'd slash my wrist. But how? Without my electric knife?
There is an alternative to suicide.
I can't conceive of any.
We can teach you the skills you need to survive any crisis. All we ask is that you keep your prepping secret. We won't have room for all the unprepared.
Don't worry, I'm very good at keeping secrets. Impending doom.
What you reading, Dad?
Honey, everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
When grown-ups say that, it means there is something to worry about.
Just go play your saxophone while you chat.
What does that mean?
Secrets? I have no secrets. Just enjoy this golden time you will soon cling desperately to the memory of. Smell some bread.
When things go south, the sheeple will clean out every supermarket in town.
Typical sheeple.
Are you eating my grain?
Maybe.
That was a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, but I'll go home, weigh myself, and I'll have gained 6 pounds. What's that about? Prep.
Hey, Dad, are we going camping?
I guess an open garage isn't the best hiding place.
What's up? Going crazy again?
I wish. Son, the best way to explain this is to show you some age-inappropriate movies. So, what have you learned so far from our post-apocalyptic movie marathon?
Guys who call themselves preacher or deacon are...
You don't have to keep these in the exact order, but I'm gonna.
And even though lots of things are
Just so everything stays copacetic. Trying to set the camera up here, so you gotta...
Now the ice
You got a better shot.
will teach you the true meaning of cold.
Of what I'm doing. Which is open heart surgery, basically. On a bike.
And the only ice is made by machines called refrigerators.
Come on, babe.
Refrigerators.
Aren't they just saying refrigerator?
Do not question.
So there's no pressure on the push rods. This shouldn't be fighting
Here it
me.
is, Homer.
going on, buddy?
Top secret loadout retriever.
Wow, your end of the world is better than my during the world.
Homer, we all know America's collapse is about 3 months away.
6 weeks at most.
There's always one alarmist.
Hmm.
Anyway, when the 4 horsemen ride,
Wonder
collateral's right here with us.
if I'm on an intake side, and that's
Gotta
why.
know, you're not just being nice to me because in a pinch.
Turn this engine a little.
Well, that is a big part of it.
It's okay, I know.
It's always a great idea when you don't know what you're doing. Move things around a little bit.
Find all our cereal, crackers, juice boxes, the butter brush.
A lot of
Let's see what
stuff
happens
got
here.
lost in the move.
What move? We haven't moved. What's going on?
Oh, I want to tell you, but I promised to keep it a secret.
You can't have secrets from your wife.
It's very
Got the spark
Latin
plugs out already,
American,
so this should turn over pretty
All
easily.
our supplies behind a fake wall.
Oh, if I'm in gear, which I'm not, I need to be in a high gear, so.
These are our bug-out bags. In here is everything we need to survive.
Survive what?
Blooming kablooey.
It's reassuring to see you're aware of the future, but this is all of
Okay, now I'm in some kind of gear.
Creepy. March, the apocalypse is coming. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe never.
Oh, I'm just turning the thing.
And soon.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, jeez.
There's no handle on this side.
I don't have a way, you know, I got nothing connected to the rear wheel. So I don't have a way to hand turn this. And this is reverse thread, so I can only turn this fucking thing backwards. That doesn't feel right.
And that's how you deliver a baby calf with a bathroom plunger.
Hopefully that's neutral. Yeah. Unless I need a taller gear.
An EMP? You know what that means?
There you go.
And scissors.
Now it's in some kind of gear. Scared me for a second. Here's the thing. I know there's... Where are those screws? Okay. There's alignment screws here somewhere. There's some right there. I wonder if I can just put those alignment screws in for the time being and see if that's enough to turn this thing over. It doesn't feel tight though, is the problem. Let me see if I can take this. Find snugger holes.
All electronics in Springfield
It's
have
just
been
turning
disabled.
now.
Even the musical greeting cards.
This is it. Bug out time. Everyone but us is doomed.
Alright, whatever. It's turning it. We're good for now. Alright.
Mr. Mayor, what's your
So, I need to pull this sight window out.
What is your administration
It looks like it's never been out. That sucks. So I can see where the crank is at. See what I mean about getting intense, like open heart surgery?
The end of the world as we know it?
Where's the kids?
Lisa and Maggie are downstairs, and Bart's in his room with Millhouse.
Boy, get in the car. Say goodbye to your best friend forever.
Bye forever, Millhouse. See you, Bart.
This is my daughter. She brings the gift of music to the new world.
Is that sax alto or baritone?
Baritone?
This is gonna be a long apocalypse.
Caramba.
I can remember indeed.
Dad, how are we supposed to spend the rest of our lives here? We're already bored.
Here's something to pass the endless time. Write down which celebrities were rumored to be gay for future generations.
Yes, sir.
Society will not have to start from square one.
I never thought we'd turn our backs on our loved ones at the first hint of trouble.
Marge, when I started prepping for the end of the world, everyone laughed at me.
No one was laughing. You kept it a
It
secret.
occurs to me that these aren't ever going to turn because there's no cams hooked up for the lifters to follow.
If Jesus had a gun, he'd be alive today.
I've got the bolts out of this. What's keeping it
I
on?
fell in love with you. It was because of your big heart and your good looks.
Huh.
Someday those
Huh.
good looks are gonna fade.
Huh.
Soon we'll
Always
be
keep taking
approached
stuff
by
off.
people who haven't prepared. Now do not look at their faces. That can trigger feelings and emotions which have no place in Civilization 2.0. The rise of the weirdo.
I may have solved that problem. This rifle scope I modified makes any human face look dangerous and threatening.
Boom.
Why do we have to shoot them at all?
Are you that good with a knife?
No! I want to help the people who didn't prepare.
Boom.
Boom.
What'd you shoot me for?
You were thinking I'd gone mad with power, weren't you?
I wasn't, but I am now.
Boom, 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 boom.
What? Now what? Every time you wake us up early in the morning is either church or we have to change our identity.
Don't be silly, Mary Ellen. Now we're going to leave this place. Sorry, Bart. I know you've made a bug-out camp girlfriend.
I've got to be honest with you. It was just a bag of rice I drew a face on.
White rice or brown?
I never noticed.
Good boy.
Take these supplies back to Springfield where they're needed most.
You're a good man, Homer Simpson.
You said you cut the wires to the alarm.
I cut the wires to something. Okay, everybody, keep your eyes peeled for an unlit milepost marked 23 or 36 or something. If we miss it, we're dead.
Dad, there are lights following us.
How can that be? I took every last can of gas. Now, everyone relax and pretend we're about to be hit by a soft brick wall. Out of our way, corn! The starving people of Springfield are desperately in need of our delivery of canned corn, cornflakes, and flash-frozen corn niblets!
It's ballpark season.
These Allens have to come out. I'm not thinking straight today. I should have known that, but these guys do come out, and I think that's what keeps everything
A
going.
life of anarchy, starvation, and having sex for procreation. Huh?
That's right. Keep that.
Everything's normal. The world didn't end.
Dad, you said people would be drinking each other's blood.
You got to watch a VHS copy of Red Dawn 13 times. Stop complaining.
What happened with the EMP?
Only Springfield lost power, you see, and after a few days it came back. Maybe
I feel like those don't need to come off. Like, the whole head doesn't need to come off. It's just it's rocker box. Why are those still held on there?
Crumble? The zoo animals weren't eaten?
Well, a couple.
This non-disaster is a catastrophe.
Are you really so disappointed the world didn't end just so you could be proven right?
Where's my rag?
In the new world, I would have been a big shot.
Well, not for long. Me and the others were planning to overthrow you and see you in a cave.
Yeah, well, what you didn't know was I was going to poison all your drinking water.
Which is why I'm only drinking my own urine.
Guys, can't you see that even an imperfect society is better than the savagery of creating a new one? I, for one, am glad we're stuck with civilization. And I think we will be for a long,
The manual. Be right back.
I'm hungry.
Look, you can have potato chips now. Or if you wait 10 minutes, you can have all the brains you can eat.
I want both. Today has no melody.
Everybody out! Children, you can stop writing letters of support to our troops. That was just busy work. Now, I want to explain Miss Hoover's absence. She is suffering from severe depression. Not to worry, she has been treated with heavy doses of lorazepam and other drugs from the benzodiazepine family. Now, until Miss Hoover returns, this class will be getting a permanent substitute.
Please let it be someone smart, motivated, and who won't just teach us corporate-sponsored lessons.
Lisa, without corporate sponsorship, we wouldn't be able to teach you the 3 R's. Reading, refreshment, and Raspberry Buzz Light. Get your Raz on!
Confident? Faster sticker on the windshield. Could it be? Do I detect enthusiasm? She's brought her own orrery, and it's got no Pluto. How cutting edge. Please be her, please be her.
Is this Miss Hoover's class?
Score!
Meet your new teacher, Ms. Cantwell. Do not call her by the obvious dirty nickname. Now I must meet with the new art teacher, Mr. Testicles.
Lisa Simpson, hi. A second-grade student-faculty liaison. I'd like to welcome you.
Get back in your seat. If I have any apples that need polishing, I'll let you know. I understand there are homework assignments. Well done, Ralpa.
If I can't remember the right letter, I just put an A.
Well, here's another one.
Well, while you're grading so generously, here's mine.
B, as in because I say so.
Nothing brings them around like old cafeteria meatballs.
Meat?
I thought you might be cold, honey, so I put this chinchilla coat on you.
Fur!
It's not really chinchilla. I just thought she needed more sleep.
Hey, Flanders, can I borrow some sugar?
Sure.
A little cream?
Goes with the sugar.
Now, if you can make with some bacon and eggs, I'll be on my way.
Why don't you come on in and have breakfast with us?
Are your kids gonna be there?
For a little bit.
Okay.
Homer, you know my parents, Capri and Edward.
Hey, Homer J. How many bears did you kill today?
Dad, don't encourage him.
Son, you are the mayor of Dullsville.
Now, you know we don't discuss politics at the table.
Hello, police. I'd like to report a buzzkill in progress.
There's no emergency here, and please charge us for the false report. Going out for a power walk.
Oh, this room just got a whole lot cooler.
Okay, children, 10 minutes of free play.
I'm a fun factory.
Lisa, free play.
But I am playing. I'm hopscotching from paragraph to paragraph, climbing the monkey bars of plot and theme.
Ugh, Bullpie, you're trying to get ahead of the other children. That's it. You're losing Joey's.
Please keep them together. If not for me, for the mother. Is it possible I've met a teacher who doesn't like me? The Joeys go in feet first. Chauncey!
6 miles? I'm all smiles. Onions? Little Debbie's? That's cross-legged music.
Look at the size of that bird. Psycho Henry VIII on those drumsticks.
Homer, I can't believe you're partaking with my parents.
Yeah, it's medicinal. We had a pain in our neck. I didn't know you were left-handed.
Homer, you will need to wear this eye patch for a couple of weeks, and you may never see a film in 3D again.
The storytelling is finally catching up to the technology.
Ned Flanders, I can't believe you struck my husband.
Marge, I've been racked with guilt and pain. My mustache fell out. This is a clip-on. Sorry, Homer. Now, do you mind if I pray at your bedside?
No, I don't. If you pray to Superman.
And not praying to a character in a comic book.
What about Christian Archie comics?
Neither canonical nor comical.
Here, I'll get you started. Hail, Superman. Wearing tights, Clark Kent be thy name. One nation under Zod.
Not praying to Superman.
Ground.
And Homie's a little cranky right now. More than his eye. I think you hurt his feelings.
Give him one of your famous murmurs, Marge.
My what?
Your famous murmur, you know.
I never made that noise in my life.
Thanks, Flanders. Punch my eye, destroy my marriage. Now just pull a plug and let me die.
That's the plug for the light.
Oh, Nettie. I know you feel guilty about cold cocking Homer.
Please don't use that word in bed.
Oh, you need to get some sleep.
Dare I take another sleep aid? Better not take a full dose. See you in 8 hours.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
Was this always waiting for me? Or was it recently thrown together? That's what I want to know.
Down here we worship famous atheist Richard Dawkins, author of The God Delusion.
I'm making Catholic saint stew.
Oh! No, not surfing, Murph. Ah! The answer to my woe must be in here. Nope, not that. Not to my taste. Flag that for later. Finally, I know what I must do.
Miss Cantwell?
Yes?
Why are you so mean to me?
You really want to know?
More than I want unicorns to be real.
Well, if you guess, I'll give you extra credit.
I remind you of you?
Now you've got a demerit.
This class doesn't give demerits.
Now it does, and you just got another one.
What if I homeschool?
You're bluffing. I've driven by your home.
Principal Skinner!
Not now, I'm dealing with Mr. Testicles. Look, kids can be cruel, Vic.
We don't know where we've gone too far.
Yeah.
Anne, Mark, Bill, and Sally are on the Ferris wheel. Anne is behind Sally. Mark is in front of Bill.
Look who's on the Ferris wheel. Your precious Joeys.
Better switch to social studies. Eleanor Roosevelt became Franklin's eyes and ears.
Here's the New Deal. You fail.
I wish you wouldn't wear sweaters that the senior ladies knit.
Well, put my arms in sleeves is about all I got to offer a woman.
What's the matter, sweetie? Is a book character having difficulties?
I have a bully at school.
Did you tell the teacher?
My bully is my teacher.
A teacher can't be a bully.
Oh, they sure can. When I was a boy, teachers would rub my knuckles with a yardstick. Now you've got the metric system.
We don't have the metric system.
What? Is it in Sweden? And I'm not King Olaf? Oh, I got some explaining to do down at the bank.
Skinner? Why am I here? Did this fat boy injure his eye in shop class? That place is a killing field.
We're here because our daughter is being bullied by your teacher.
Mr. Simpson, this school does not hire bullies.
That's right.
Quiet, nerd!
Well, she's just a substitute. Maybe you could transfer Miss Cantwell to another school.
Nix. She's already got 2 weeks tenure, so she's impossible to dislodge.
I hate unions. There's this guy at my plant, caused 3 meltdowns, and he still keeps his job.
Homer, that's you.
Oh, yeah. I say union, you say power. Union! Union!
Arch, you're really donging it on the power. But don't worry, because of the union, you're safe.
So just what are you gonna do for our daughter?
We should talk about what we're going to promise to do, not what we're actually doing.
We really appreciate that.
Look at those eyes. There's an employee with a healthy case of the go-get-ems. Hear that lion's roar of determination.
Homer, I found the answer.
Flanders, how did you get in here? This place is a highly sensitive area.
Who here wants to touch radiation? Life shall go for a life, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Hey, I don't go to where you work and read the Bible to you.
I would embrace such a glad visit.
Just what do you want?
I want you to punch me in the eye. If you do, then we're even according to Exodus, Leviticus, and Matthew.
You went and hired a law firm, eh? That's pretty aggressive.
Cheapers creepers, pop my peeper.
Alright, so according to the manual, those do have to come off.
Call me a little bubble.
Also,
On the level.
batteries
Punch me.
for my calipers. Oh, it's Rosie! What are you doing, Rosie? Yeah, how'd you come to laugh?
What? Why?
Guys,
If I
that's...
hit you back, we'll be even. But if I don't
What
hit
is that,
you,
5/16?
make me the better man. And I'm liking the way that feels.
No, you can't. If I'm not as good as you, then I'm horrible.
Right head.
I am the better man.
Now there's no need to.
Better man coming through. Way better, better, better. Way better, better, better. Sing!
Enough.
You may be the sweater man, but Homer is the better man.
How, you're rhyming?
Oh! I didn't know you were left-handed.
Hello, Lisa. I was shocked to hear from...
Welcome to Fearless with Jason Whitlock. I am Jason Whitlock, your host. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me. We have an awesome show planned for you today. Warren Sapp is going to join us to talk some football on the back end of this show. But we're going to start the show with just me and you and a little conversation about the shots being fired my direction. I'm in.
Principal Skinner that you and I aren't getting along.
You should never tell on a bully, Lisa. Everyone knows that.
Lisa Simpson? In detention?
Every rap sheet has a first line.
What are you in for? Murdering Chopin?
Chopin. Can I ask you guys something? Why does someone become a bully?
Neglect, abuse.
I'm a Cubs fan.
But why would my teacher be a bully?
Well, I don't know. You bully's a teacher? That means all of us can be teachers.
Booyah! I'm gonna buy me a Hyundai Elantra.
Whoa!
Not Gross. It is that monster that terrorizes the jolly fat man.
Come on, people. You're safe as Sunday with me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Slightly spring-loaded here.
I saw the whole thing. That innocent fly.
Yeah, I felt that whole thing go up when I did that. Alright, we'll get there yet.
Fear not, people.
I'd have to do this, even if the engine was out. Wouldn't matter, so...
Help me, Flanders.
Never get into heaven.
It'll be easier on the front cylinder. But I want to be sure to keep all this stuff in the right order. So it goes right back where it came off.
Sweetie?
My teacher's still bullying me.
Even after we came to school.
Yeah, that is impossible to get through.
Oh, every time
And I don't
try
have
to
a
fix
socket.
things, it just makes things worse. I'm gonna fix
Can I get
this.
past it with it? No. It's right where you can't get to it. Alright, keep turning.
Now there's a baby duck paddling around on the cart. You think they move those legs one at a time or both at once?
Oh, I go with one at a time, Vic.
You know, the great Mel Ott used to raise ducks in Louisiana during the
Not,
off-season.
there
When
it
the
is,
duck
finger
got sick, he
tight.
would take it to bed with him till it got well.
Vice scrape fingers. Screw that.
Flanders, I've come to forgive you.
Tear my fingers up for no good reason.
Prayers have been answered. Well, actually, just this one.
Thought that one guy was streaming the Xfinity race, but he doesn't have it back on yet, and I don't have USA. It's quite a conundrum.
Don't want to hit you. I want your wife. To elaborate, I want your wife, the teacher, to help get rid of Lisa's substitute.
Edna! You know how you said you could help me with any desire and nothing was forbidden? Well, sir, I want you to get rid
Shouldn't be any pressure on these. I mean, you can see the bottom of the lifters.
How much plutonium do you want? Gotta warn you, it might take me 20 minutes to get it.
Well, I've never torn down
Miss Cantwell?
an Evo Sportster, so screw it. Learning experience. Motor's a motor is a motor. Do it in the right order, you'll be fine.
Something's fishy. Are you dating this boy?
Right. I can't be around him because he's so delicious.
Well, I can't see what harm one kid can do.
Oh, my kingdom. I do have a 1/4-inch ratchet somewhere. I should find it.
When I come out of this, I'll be a butterfly.
And I don't think you can do them one at a time if the heads are on. I think both sides have to be off to do this. Also being careful not to drop anything in the fucking engine. There it is. Okay.
Driven me out of this plum substitute teaching job.
Front, back.
Miss Cantwell, I can make this stop. All you have to do is like me.
I can't.
Wait, there's no need to leave.
You shut up.
Right, that has to come off too.
You two are the worst dressed gay men
Yep.
I've ever met.
Miss Cantwell, wait. I've got to know before you leave. Why don't you like me?
Lisa, sometimes you just don't like a person. There's no logical explanation. It just is.
That is so unsatisfying.
Here we go. If you don't get what you want, you get all pouty. All you pretty girls are the same.
You think I'm pretty?
Right. Like you don't get told that every day of your life with your perfect blonde hair, that Cupid doll voice that drives the boys crazy. And what
There we go.
8-year-old wears pearls? Bookworms like me can't stand party girls like you.
She hates me because I'm pretty. Woohoo!
Okay.
Not so pretty now, are ya?
Can you
There's the
sign
center
my
one.
yearbook?
Okay, here we go.
between us is this burger.
Let me get you a better angle if I can here.
They don't know it, but I slipped a little into the brownies I gave them.
Bend. There you go.
We prayed together, neighbor.
This is praying?
Yeah, I'm blocking
Get
that.
out of here.
And everything come off the push rods there? Did the push rods? Oh, and they all just fell down. Which is fine. Okay. Looks like the push rods have to come out first. So the head will come off. In there. Come on, little buddy. Oh wait, can I get that off without doing that? Way back in. Yeah. There. Keep these in order. So this was the back intake of that one. Yeah. Oh, my back. Do you see how this one has one stripe on it and this one has 3? This is the exhaust on the back cylinder and this is the intake. So all you really got to do is make sure those go back in the same cylinders it came out of. Here comes, ooh, something smells good. Comes our assembly. There she is. Ooh. Alright, I'll set these gaskets over here for now. Hopefully I can put this stuff all right back on. And this won't
Let me
take
take a
too long.
breather and chat a bit about something that's become like my right hand. It's always there, and I use it every single day, rain or shine. It's Notion, an absolute godsend of a platform. It helps me manage the wild jungle that my work often turns into. What you might not know is that they launched a brand new projects feature that allows you to manage, track, and delegate with the power of AI. Here you can add different tasks, and the cool thing about this is that the AI is built in at an even deeper level than it was up until now. So right here I'll create a new task and we'll
Sockets, or sockets. Gaskets look good and everything.
We'll work on this and set a deadline. This one is rather low priority.
Okay.
By clicking this button, you will get an AI summary right
There's
away. Everybody has
that.
access to the same thing, and we can organize
All
everything
opened
in one
up.
place. We get all the views and many more features. It's really powerful. So whether you're a wordsmith, a businessman, a tech enthusiast, or a content creator like me, Notion's got your back. Still on the fence? Well, why not give Notion a free try? Might just
What a
find out it's
pain.
a
So
total
can I
game
push
changer,
these
just like
lifters
I did
up
for my
now?
team.
Perfect. Now I can put the cams back in and close this stupid thing back up. And I decided I'm not going to cut the cam cover. But I don't need the cam cover back on. Those cams can go on without that happening. So let's get this off, and I'm going to take a little break.
Sorry, no skating tonight.
But they come here on Saturday night to clean the ice?
Actually, it's called curling. Players slide the heavy stones toward the circle or house as teammates control the direction and speed of the stone by sweeping in front of it with a special broom.
Mine it's perfect for both of us. It's got bowling for me and sweeping for you.
Maybe you'd like to give it a try.
Let us curl, milady. Let us throw and sweep between until the heavens themselves drop their jaws in wonder and envy. And afterwards there'll be beer and cocoa with marshmallows floating in the foam. And if, from now till the end of time, someone should ask what we were doing on the eve of the 17th of November, we shall proclaim that we were curling.
This is what you're like when you don't drink.
Just had the damn socket. Now I can't find it. How is that not it? Oh, it's definitely.
Young woman, where'd you learn to sweep like that?
I've been training all my life. I once swept red wine off a white carpet.
I like your style, Blue. Want to join our team?
Homer can join with me.
Fine. You two are off the team.
I see. Well, I guess we can return these bodysuits to the store.
So we just swung by her, and Homer said to kick harder off the hat.
I can also clean this stuff while I have the heads off. It gives me better access to everything.
Exciting, exciting. I just
So
have
put
one
that
question.
engine bolt back in.
Yeah, or is it just a cover story for a grown-up?
Because that was the magic sauce. Taking that front engine bolt out, motor mount bolts out, which allowed me to nudge the whole thing over. Okay, done with this. Get it out. This guy.
Skinner, this is bogus, man. You know the rules.
No!
Before I get a home visit.
Bart, my cargo pants indicate that I'm
No, no, no. Anyway.
cool business, i.e. curling.
Slid into our house.
Great curling reference.
What's up, Seymour?
It's such a shame I have to do this at all, but
Committee has announced that mixed curling
such is life.
the Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics?
Now that I think about it, I don't care to paint the frame. It looks kind of roachy, kind of the feel of it. I'll just clean it real good on the bottom.
That'd be great.
It's a whole episode about curling, guys?
Love you, son. How can you be so hard on him?
Marge, love has nothing to do with women. Believe me, I know. I was in love with a soldier boy on leave from Korea. It was a 50s style romance. 3 minutes of sex and a lifetime of regret. He went back to his war, and I went back to my dream. Pole vaulting in the Helsinki Olympics. There was a bump in the road.
A buff named Seymour. A whole 9 months. Seymour had just laid there like a lump. Then this prenatal nitwit decides to do his Rockettes impression. Huh? Before he was even born, he ruined my life.
Yes, that involuntary preconscious reflex that I made in utero was...
I cough for a second.
The
Oh,
point
back.
is, don't let your feelings get in the way of winning. They don't give out medals for being a loving wife.
Well, they should.
Well, they don't.
Oh, wise guys, eh?
Sweep, sweep, left, right, backwards.
Excuse me, I think this fell off your hat. Oh, thanks. That's Gilbert, one of the 4 Winter Games mascots. Would you like it? I've got doubles. Thank you. Just beware, collecting Olympic pins can be kind of addictive. Come on, you're just pins. Dad was lonely all by himself. Buy us with money. 1 Labani, please.
Looks like we hooked another one. Please, let me go back to the cruise ship. I was chief purser. Come on, now get back in character, monsieur. Oui, oui. Someday, I'll be the tall guy.
Okay. Here we go. That still feels hella on. Oh, I should take the main bolts off. God. Should take the head bolts off. What do you say?
That stone is coming in like a rocket. It's got to be going 4, maybe 5 miles an hour. Someone has to convert that kinetic energy back into potential.
Okie pokey. Here they come. This one can come all at once because I think there's enough clearance there. Gaskets and everything, and yep, sure did. Nice. Okay. Nice to get everything in order. And leave it there when you take it off, and that way it's in order when you put it back. I'm even gonna put the bolts back where they go. Right now. Just in cases. Excuse me. Just so everyone knows where home is. Yeah. That's what an assembled head looks like. I need to pop the looking glass out, the sight glass out of the case here. Is that his tune? Ah. Sight glass. And something smells good in the kitchen. My roommate's cooking something good. Who are you gonna call? Motorcycle. Who are you gonna call? Smarter than this guy. We're getting there. We're getting there. No. Between these two ferns is the answer. Okay. Use your eyes.
Marge, we need to talk about your husband.
I am Speed.
Isn't he cute? A little, but as an Olympic curler, he's
Damn.
dragging us down like an anchor on a
Sitting around here somewhere on the floor, maybe?
Homer tries his best. We know. That's why we're positive he'll never get any better. I had one Olympics ruined by a bald, drooling idiot, but it's not gonna happen again.
I was not bald. My fontanelle was covered by Lanugo.
Whatever. We want Homer off the team.
Well, who made you the coach?
The hat makes me the coach.
Well, Homer's my soulmate. And you're done with soulmate.
God, I'm holding back the team, but our marriage is based on curling. What am I gonna do?
It's the mascot for the 1924 games in Chamonix.
That's right. It's Henri himself.
I must have him. Can I have it on a cow? On a cow, do I want it? I heard that one, huh?
Oh, it's just not funny the first time. But if you want to trade, I could take, those pearls you're wearing.
My pearls? These were a gift from my mom when I could first read at a 12th grade level.
You want a yak or you want a trade?
Just take them. I saw you grooving to the beat. You gotta pay for that.
Please, what's going on? You're not normally this interesting.
Nothing's going on. Just sharing my music with the good people of Vancouver. A dime? What do you think I am? A payphone from 1980?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Not find the fit I need. I
Dress is covered with pins.
wonder if the race has started yet.
It's just pins.
What are you doing?
I like to warm up by sweeping.
First try on the Allen wrenches. I don't know why the T's give me such trouble. To be honest with you, I can't remember if this is the side the timing mark's on. It might be the other side. But we'll find out together. Yeah.
Wow, that's love, Seymour. I'm glad you saw it once before you died.
Homer Simpson doesn't land this stone in center house. The only gold they'll be going
Okay, it's this side. So it shouldn't matter if I turn this now.
I'd love to learn about Lisa. Oh my, that delivery has less juice than Sunny Delight. Marge Simpson is sweeping fast and clean, but it won't be enough.
I don't know if you'll be able to see inside there. I'd have to have some kind of orthoscopic camera, but inside here is a little timing mark. You can kind of see it there, right? Yeah, you can see it turning. It just isn't great. Let me see if I can find. I can't watch the push rods, right? Because nothing's hooked up to it. So height makes no difference. Valves make no difference. I could put my finger in the spark plug hole over here, and that will tell me at least what side the compression's on. It'll let me know. Oop. This is probably compression. So now, I look inside here, somewhere around here. Is my TDC? Oh, there it was. Oh. Just, okay. So there's 2 dots. Oh, how does this go? I can't remember. 2 dots. I might have to go look it up real quick. But anyway, point is, we are now ready to put our cam gears back in after all that Tom Bukaki. Should spray some.
Full synthetics offer
I might spray some brake cleaner in here for a minute.
Than the industry-leading synthetic.
Let it dripple.
Still runs like new.
Because it is dirty as heck. If I have any.
Get 24 times stronger protection.
Could have sworn I saw it.
With Valvoline.
It was over here. Anyway, I'm signing out. I'm probably gonna go eat something. Next video will be whoop, whoop, whoop. Putting the cams and lifters real quick, in case you've never seen this stuff. There is a cam. Yeah. These are gears, really. This controls a lot of what's going on, what gets transmitted to the transmission. But you can see the lobe there, right? So that's what this is riding on. And you'll notice when I hit that, see the push rod go up? I don't want to knock these out. I think that's as low as it can go. It rides on there. As this turns, that goes up and down, which in turn turns the rockers that we just took off, which is basically a cantilever system that goes over the springs and tells one or the other to open or close. But that's what we'll be doing next. And then a lot of people cut these pans down. The whole point of getting this used tray was so we don't have to cut this down. Because now, it looks like a complete set. We just have to clean it and paint it. Alright. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And baby steps every time. I don't want to walk away from this right now because I don't want to forget anything. And it's always a bad idea when you got something like this going on to walk away from it. But I need to read just a little bit. And like I say, I want this to soak. All these hoses need to be replaced while we're at it. Do I have any cutters? All of these need to go somewhere else.
We'll return to sudden death overtime in the gold medal hockey game between Russia and the U.S. in a moment. But first, the forfeiture signing ceremony.
Found and sips. Snippet, snippet.
About to concede its chance at gold to Sweden. Team captain Seymour Skinner is preparing to sign. There's been some question as to whether he'll use his middle name. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, here comes the pen. The ink appears to be blue.
No surrender! Let's give the Olympics a mirror.
Need to replace his name. I'm not going to pull that off just yet because that tells me what's doing what. So here's your oil pump. This is what? The return into the oil pump. It comes up through here. It's distributed again, comes down into here, and I think it's forced back up to the oil reserve. But anyway, I need to put new lines from here, and on the back of here, and we'll just make like 3-foot lines. We know our oil tank is in this vicinity, so frankly, things are going well. Things are going well. Got the old pulleys off. Might clean the heck out of this. I really don't want to clean it too much with the pulley, with the cam cover off, but anyhow. If I hit it with some carb cleaner, you'll never know. Anyway, alright, see you later.
The USA has won demonstration gold, our first and only medals of these entire Olympics. Kids, open your history books, tear out the pages, and put this indelible Olympic moment in. USA! USA!
This for a date night.
Wonderful, homie.
Take that, Sweden. Tell me how my ice tastes.
Don't watch that DVD. I threw that away because studies show it doesn't do any good. Look at me. Maybe instead of watching TV with the kids, you could take them outside. What are you doing? This so-called educational DVD may have even stunted the development of the kids' kids watched it.
Wait a minute. Didn't Bart and I both watch this thing when we were